One of the key advantages of this particular era of the Jaguar XF is the sheer value for money. This is a prime example, located of course in our Newport branch, but still available with nationwide delivery if you did want to make use of it. This 2009 Jaguar XF Luxury with the 3-litre V6 diesel. So in other words, a powerful engine which still somehow, thanks to how efficient they are, has fantastic fuel economy. In very real terms, we're talking about a 3-litre executive luxury Jaguar, which can at the same time average up to 42 miles to the gallon and a hair over 50 miles to the gallon on the motorway. And of course, on the motorway is really what these cars were made for. They eat up the long distances, and not that you would ever need it, but the fact that this is over a 150 mile an hour car, which still has that kind of efficiency, really is a testament to Jaguar, and of course is yet another reason why people love these so much. In fact, anyone who pays close attention to our collection will of course know it is not uncommon at all to see XFs fly out of our doors within 24 to 48 hours of arriving, so of course we always recommend reaching out sooner than later. In the case of this car, that very well could be the case, because this represents astonishing value for money. For what was, when new, in excess of a £40,000 car, if not more depending on extras, this is now under £4,500. And you would of course be forgiven for thinking it must have astronomical mileage at that price point, but quite on the contrary, it's barely 74,000 on the clock, finished as you can tell in ice blue with barley leather. It's a lovely combination, and these still are fantastic looking cars to this day. In fact, you could probably argue a lot better looking than many modern cars on the road. It has a full service history behind it as well, still has its original owner's book pack and 2 keys intact. In fact, its most recent keeper has had the car for 6 years, so clearly it has served them very, very well. Of course, it comes equipped with the usual goodies which you would want from a Jaguar, daily driver or otherwise, such as cruise control and parking aids. And to return briefly to the point of that engine, the reason why it's such a capable car is not only that it has 240 horsepower, which of course gives it great performance, but 370 foot-pounds of torque means that the engine never has to work that hard. And that is one of the primary reasons why, even as a 3-litre, the fuel economy is so good, and as a direct benefit of that, because it's so efficient, it is still significantly cheaper to tax. Hundreds of pounds a year, in fact, cheaper than many other luxury cars, even from this kind of time period, at £345 a year. If you have already been considering a Jaguar XF and this particular car jumps out at you, as it definitely should, for under £4,500 there is a whole lot to love, then of course we would recommend reaching out sooner than later via the email address shown right here on screen, or alternately of course you could give us a call on 01633 846 101 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.